Hello YouTube, I am uploading a new tutorial for the Megaman Armor Mod. This is going to be for the 1.20.1 version of the mod. If you've played the old one, you're probably familiar with some of the ores. Well, they have deeper versions now. Um, they still drop about the same things. Some of these drop a little bit more than like the regular versions, but mostly they're just the same ore. You basically want to get Ceratanium for like regular Mega Man style armor, Mega Man X armor, things like that. Mystery Data is used for Battle Network style armor, and then Mystery Waves are used for the Mega Man Star Force armor. And some regular armor, I'm sorry, regular ores are going to be very useful for this mod too, for making armors and things. So you want to collect a bunch of that, as well as this thing, which is an ore crate. Now the ore crate, if I go into JEI, which is very helpful to have for this mod, the ore crate is a item which is created from raw copper and raw iron and some planks. It's a villager trade station. It will give you a villager that will trade you some more ores. So if you're a little starved for lapis, because this mod uses a lot of it, this block will be your best friend. Now, also, in order to make some of the metals, you need the Mega Mini Forge, which that isn't too complicated. As you see, I have my blocks mod in here. It's a good complement to the armor mod. It allows you to have some Mega Man themed blocks, but I will not go over any of the stuff in the blocks mod in this video. However, I will go over the Mega Mini Forge. It's a little bit complicated to craft, but you only need one of them. You can craft with it. You craft planks with it to power it up, and you use it to make basic alloys and stuff. Each alloy is different in that it's used in various like things, not just armor, but also like the blocks and stuff for the mod. Very helpful to have JEI, I say, in order to play this. But some of these blocks, we got the recycler, we got the mega extractor. Now how these work is instead of opening a GUI when you right click it, you right click it with the item to process. So iron ingots come scrap. Now how is scrap important? So scrap is one of these types of blocks. You break them, they drop materials that you'll use for armor. Very often, you'll find armor that requires some random nonsense, and you'll be like, "How do I obtain that?" Well, this one drops things that are for canceled projects in the Mega Man series. For example, the Maverick Hunter armor, which you may have caught a glimpse of. This one drops regular Mega Man type character armor materials. This one's for Mega Man X, and this one for Mega Man Zero. Now, there's not a whole lot in here yet. I am still working on the mod, but I do have several armors I've added. Here's an example of some of them. We got regular Mega Man, we got some Robot Masters, Battle Network stuff, a character for X Dive, which I just sort of added because I really wanted some representation of that. We got Number Man. We got a character from X Dive again. We got Xmas Bit, which is just some random armor I felt like adding. That seems to be a regular occurrence. I'll find some character or something that's really strange and I'll add it because I feel like it. We got regular Star Force armor. We got the Maverick Hunter X, but not the Maverick Hunter X you're probably familiar with. This is from a canceled game. This is the Maverick Hunter FPS type armor, and it's for a very first person shooter type game that was never released. You will get this one out of the trash can. But I hope to add more armors as I go along. One of the things I added was this little thing. It's a nifty little thing called cardboard. You make cardboard, you can recycle it in this to get recycled cardboard. You can make this little face. Now the little face can be crafted. I don't have a whole lot of these armors in the mod yet, but you can craft various armors with Mega Man faces on them. So if you want to do some roleplay or something and you don't want to have your regular Minecraft skin on, you can have these. I kind of think this one's funny because he's so squinty and weird, but that's just how the bad box art Mega Man looks. So I did add a weapon. I added the Z Saber, and you can upgrade it with Saber Plus items. As you can see, it changes the appearance as well. However, I don't really have a whole lot of weapons in the mod yet, considering adding more, so just keep an eye out for that. And then we have villagers. Now for villagers, I've got a few. We've got the junk shop owner. He sells scrap and a few other random things. For the ore crate, we've got the metallurgist. He sells various ores, very useful if you want to make everything. For the deep log server, we have the deep logger. He sells Megaman X dive type materials. Not all of them are used yet, but I plan to add more armor later, so you may find more that use the things later. Then this one is for evil things. That's the Sigma follower. And he gives you the Sigma virus and evil energy. And a few other things. I'll let you discover those later. So yeah, that's about it. I don't want to dive too deep into the mod. There's a whole bunch of stuff already added into it. That would be the armor mod. As you can see, we've got lots of materials here. A lot of these are just used for making various things, like the recycler. The trial production battery is just used for this sort of thing, the conversion bottle and the mega extractor. You will need a lot of different materials to get everything that's in the mod so far, but there are some materials that I've future added. Well, no, I've added now for future content. Like, we got the helper parts. Not super useful yet, but I hope that later it'll be used in armor of some kind. Rush parts, same as that. Got Model W, which is also one of those things that I hope to use later. But, in the, trades, you will find some useful things like the Saber Plus 1. But, the Saber Plus 2, you gotta craft that. That's gonna be kinda expensive because it's really powerful. May not be much to you first, but when you upgrade a sword to like plus 3, that's 10 damage. That is a lot of damage for one sword. And I did have Mega Busters. They're not quite good yet. I considered upgrading them or something yet, but I'm just not sure how to do that. A little limited in my programming ability for that right now. But I hope as time goes on, I should be able to do a little bit more. If I can find some help, possibly, might be able to get some new things into the mod that weren't in there before. Um, but going back to the things that are currently in the mod, I have a bunch of things from like well-known characters, got like Zero Armor, to like lesser-known characters. Got the Battle Network Zero Armor. That one's kind of interesting. And if you wonder, virus data, you can buy that from Single Follower. But if you want to look the mystery data, it's not going to just drop one thing. It drops different stuff. So you gotta mine a whole bunch of it to get different things. And if you get lucky, you'll find the stuff that you're looking for. There you go. Now, I've considered changing some things later. Some things may not be the same since this video is just of an older version, possibly, when you're watching it. It could be of the newer version when you're watching it. But, that's about it. Just wanted to go over some of the different details of the mod. If you want to check out my blocks mod, it's just, It's the decorative Mega Man blocks, and it has a bunch of different things from Mega Man, just like a few different decorative type of things. Um, Various things from various robot masters and stuff. Got a few items that have like little boss icons on them. But since this is mostly about the armor mod, I think that's it. Goodbye.